All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast, Monday, January 20th. My name is Will DeFreeze. To my left, Crime Dog, Dave Ruff.
You guys can't see what's going on behind producer Randy's desk right now, but it is the most unstable situation I've ever seen. Thank you for having me on this very interesting Monday. And happy Martin Luther King Day to everyone. Thank you, Will.
Shouts to Martin Luther King Jr.
Your thoughts?
A great man, and deserves to be celebrated as such. Okay. Yeah, a lot. Just so much going on today, man. Got the inauguration, MLK Day, as you mentioned. We got Danny Rex. We got Jackhammer behind the producer over here.
Pending Snowmageddon.
We got snow moving on in. Just having a lot happening.
It's already setting up to just be a weird ass week, but
yeah.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, it is.
I kind of like it.
Yeah. School's canceled for tomorrow.
Made the call yesterday. Okay.
Seems a little bit premature and unnecessary, but it's whatever.
You know how these Southerners are, though, Will.
Parks is thriving.
I'll be honest. I don't get why everyone's annoyed with it being called 2 days ahead of time. Like, I think it makes it easier on the working people who need to make plans for their kids.
No, that part I agree with.
Good point.
But it's like, does it need to be canceled? Is my question.
It's just like, for every meteorologist is like, look, this is we don't know. I guess it's better to err on the side of caution, but 48 hours out for
a dusting, likely.
But hopefully it turns into 5 inches of snow and we can get some dope pics with the kids off.
I don't trust anyone in Austin to drive. Full stop.
Back when we were in school, we'd wake up and we'd turn the radio on and just listen for the announcement.
Yeah.
And then
the old transistor.
Yeah, but y'all didn't have Avery Tomasco back then, just spitting straight facts about the weather.
God, that sounded so old. At least they turned the TV on, check the ticker.
Yeah, it was on the TV too. We did have TV when I was a kid.
Oh, we were straight radio.
Radio was that was a big player.
Straight up radio, yeah. It was I never looked at the TV for the info.
Yeah. But now you get emails.
You were
and
Anderson
texts.
High, right?
Yeah.
So you knew right away. That must have been great.
Did they tell you first since you were Mr. Trojan?
I wasn't Mr. Trojan.
Did you get to call the snow day since you were Mr. Trojan?
I didn't win the competition. Paul Mosley won it. Former Baylor great.
Okay.
See, you had it good. You knew right off the rip if you were getting school cancellations because you were just right at the top of the alphabetic pile. Duncanville's not too bad either.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or at least in our area.
Duncanville usually followed DISD, Dallas ISD. So you'd see the Dallas ISD and you're like, oh, fuck yeah, here it comes. And then when you didn't see Duncanville, it was devastating.
Yeah, that was the issue.
And then you just kept watching, there's Erath County, whatever, Erath ISD, and you wait for it to roll around again. You see Dallas ISD, then you see the next D, and you're like, and it's not, it's Decatur. And then you see Duncanville, and then things change. You go back to bed. Great times.
I want it to snow.
Me too, man.
Has Fritz has seen snow?
Oh yeah, he's
Michigan.
Yeah. He's a big fan. He's actually pretty good at throwing snowballs at this point. He's got a good motion. He throws a snowball better than the dude in where was it? DC.
You know, we work with a guy who is like an expert at throwing snowballs. I don't know if you know this.
Pinpoint
accuracy.
He got banned from all snowball fights because
he's the Jaden Daniels of snowball fights.
He was just taking people out.
He doesn't miss.
Just blinding people and bloodying up their noses and shit.
Yeah. Putting some mud in there just for weird sadistic purposes. Throwing a battery in there because he's a Philly fan. Sorry, Dan.
If someone puts a rock in a snowball, that's immediate on site.
Yeah, you don't do that.
You don't do that.
There's
a G code.
Oh yeah, you can't do that. There was a paintball place called Mansfield Paintball, and that's allegedly when you're 10 and just getting into paintball, it's that's where all the old Army vets go play, and they're allegedly people freeze their paintballs and go out there. I don't think there's any truth to that, but the rumor was people would freeze paintballs.
That was always a rumor with the paintball crew,
which is fucking manslaughter. What are you doing? You don't freeze a paintball. It could do some serious damage.
That's messed up, dog. How we feeling?
Fun show.
How we feeling?
Yeah, let's call it. Just call it. All right. We'll see you guys next week. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Today's the weirdest day of all time. Woke up too early. Lost track of time coming into the office. I thought we were gonna be able to watch this inauguration this afternoon after we got done recording and stuff, and it's just all going down right in the middle. I really wanted to go straight up live on YouTube today and just mob for the people who are sitting at home just bored.
You didn't want to compete with the inauguration?
Well, yeah, it doesn't seem.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, wasn't there a Dylan's Trackhouse that went up against like the Masters or something? And we were like, yeah, I feel
US
like
Open,
people
I
are just
think.
more likely to watch the major than like a dude playing video games.
It wasn't a highly attended track house. That was unfortunate.
If you are a fan of Dylan's Trackhouse, just know that I 5-putted to lose to Dave last week on Dylan's Trackhouse, which didn't feel good.
It's tough, man.
I didn't even know it was possible to 5-putt in that game because they make it so hard to put the ball past the hole.
It's hard to do.
You're right about that.
It was ridiculous.
That's a tough finishing hole.
I could tell the aggro. What?
It's a tough finishing hole.
Hey,
What, Randy?
it's great to be here.
Randy, if you can't handle it, we can switch out with this Danny Regs guy.
No, he's my intern today. If you're watching at home, I got intern Dan over here.
Yeah, get him in frame real quick.
Yeah, act like I'm not here. All right. I don't want to be disruptive.
We
I'm
started
just here to observe.
We started the show and Dan was just in the squat position behind Randy. Like no chair, just like squatting.
It's hard to act like you're not here when there's just this large figure just looming over Randy's shoulder.
Again, not here.
Okay.
Not here.
The flow on Dan right now is pretty
He's not
impressive.
here, Dylan.
He's not here.
Oh, sorry.
He's not here.
Whoever that guy is.
Mhm.
Should we talk about our weekends or what?
Shut up,
Why don't you
dude.
calm down?
Shut up.
Just calm down.
Shut up.
Okay.
You all right, Will? You got a heady?
No, I've been getting mad headaches lately, though. I'm usually a non-headache person unless I'm hungover, and I've just been getting headaches like every other day.
Cedar and mold have been sky high the last
I think it's the
couple days.
heating, man. I'm blaming the heating.
What do you mean?
Just the heat, the hot air makes me all congested. Doesn't make me feel good. I don't like the heat. I'm an AC boy.
Stay out of the kitchen then.
It's really weak. Randy Trembacki.
You guys
Hey,
tried
guys.
sauna?
I'm here. I've not tried sauna. I got my intern here, Dan, but he's not actually here. So
Speaking of sauna, how about this new Lifetime going in across the street? Dan, you see this?
he's not here.
Dan's not here.
He's not here.
Wait, there's
Dan's
another
not here.
lifestyle?
It's under construction.
Where?
Cross
You know where that Postino restaurant is? It's in the same building.
Damn.
And it's like an upscale. They got cold plunges, Dave.
It's going to be
Oh,
like a
man.
$300 a month lifetime.
I know.
I
It's
mean,
gonna be
that's
silly.
already
What is
our
Lifetime not
now.
like consistent across the board?
There are different tiers. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's going to be top tier.
This is going to be like diamond or platinum or some shit. I don't know.
Like, you know how they have bathhouses like in like Europe, where you can just go like chill
Right.
with.
There's one in Austin,
Randy
now,
knows.
remember?
Yeah, but that one sucks. Like
I know him very
that
well.
one looks like someone from 2016 Instagram designed it. It's got like flower walls and like fluorescent lights and shit. I want old men and like I want it to look like an old Vegas casino.
I want some
That's what's
balls
up.
just hanging on the
Yeah.
floor.
Just dragging on the tile.
Just fucking balls hanging
But like,
down.
what would you pay for a membership to a place that just had like steam shower, sauna, like essentially a spa?
Dude, Lifetime is basically that with a gym attached to it. They're so nice.
I would pay good money, Will.
I
think I would
pay
too.
some money, not good money.
Like we got the chuggiest, most Pinstagram looking fucking bathhouse of all time in Austin. It was
What's it
so
called?
devastating. I don't know. I didn't make room in my brain for
Does it have a when you walk in? Is there like an ivy wall that you can take
No,
a picture? in
seriously,
front of?
Dave. Like it's really bad.
I'll have to look it up because I remember
When
we talked
Irene's
about
shut down,
this.
it's like they stole all the decorations from Irene's.
Oh God, that place was. You get a gram off there when you move to Austin.
Oh yeah, that was a rite of passage. That was the Blood Inn.
Yeah, it was just called the Austin Bathhouse.
Oh, hold on.
This
that
is a
one's
different
not,
one.
That's a totally different
This is
one.
definitely a different
Totally different one.
The other one was like swanky. This one is like more.
We can
classic
read
looking.
books.
These are AI photos, right?
Yeah, that's definitely AI.
like this is not real.
Randy, what are you doing, man?
I'm just telling you, that's why I did Austin Bathhouse, and that's what
I've
came
been
out.
to
Dude,
a few
if Dan was
bathhouses
in
in my
charge, he
day.
wouldn't have pulled that
Well,
off.
he's not here,
I'll take
so
you to a bathhouse. You want to come with me to the bathhouse?
There was an island out a little bit east of here that had.
oh,
a really
okay,
good
this is the
bathhouse.
one. Yeah,
I did not
There it is.
pee
There it is.
in the cold plunge.
finally Austin game Bathhouse 2025. So we'll see.
Dude,
Like,
finally.
Bathe Austin. That's what it was called.
Like, can
It's pronounced
I get some
Bather.
confirmation here that we need to tone it down a little bit in there?
Yeah.
The,
it's
the
very
purple
loud.
lights, like it's just a lot.
It's not giving warm.
It's
and,
not giving relaxation to me.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like it's a club.
I think it's only for high performers.
Yeah,
Oh, so we wouldn't be allowed.
No,
in.
we're mid performers.
Our applications
Which I'm fine with.
are denied.
I'm high right now.
It's stupid.
I'm not.
I bet that fucking guy across the way is producer.
Are you
Me?
high right now, Randy?
Little
How
early
much
bird.
THC have you had since you woke up this morning?
I have had 0, but I'm just high on having my good friend and intern Danny.
He's
Rex
not here.
He's not here.
Dan's not here. Dan's not here.
Dan's beard just blends into his hoodie, which blends into his jersey. So you just look like an animal.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Dave.
All right, thanks.
It's like a grizzly bear with a Cooper DeJean jersey on.
Just American primeval Dan.
Happy MLK Day.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah. Got to wear a white corners jersey.
A good timely jersey.
Yep. We should probably get ahead of this. I don't think we're going to be in the studio tomorrow. It's because of the aforementioned
Well, not because
school
we
closings.
feel unsafe driving in. It's because schools are canceled and we got kids to deal with and that kind of shit.
I don't think anyone like really assumed that we were like too much of wimps to drive in.
Well, I wanted to clarify because we would probably hear from the people.
No, you got the Michigan Hardo right here. Like, I don't think anyone in Austin should drive if there's snow on the ground.
Really?
Yeah, because
Because we're just a bunch of
one,
idiots
no one's
on the
car
road?
is like most people's cars are not made for snow because it never snows down here. Two, Austin, as of the last freeze, Austin as a city has exactly one snowplow.
Which is
One.
hilarious. We didn't maybe like acquire a second one after we had a massive snowstorm here a few
Once
years
in a
ago.
lifetime. Once in a lifetime storm.
It
That
wasn't in
happens
the
every
budget.
year.
I mean, that is true. Like in Austin, that is true. Pretty much.
The infrastructure is just not there.
There's a picture of me when I was 2 years old with like 3 inches of snow on the ground. And then from then until that storm a few years ago, it was basically nothing. Just like a dusting here and there.
I got a
So-
photo of you from college with 3 inches of snow on a desk.
Now, I remember during that, I remember I drove on like day 3 of the freeze, and like even then, there were so many people on the side of the road with their cars stuck that I was like, yeah, okay.
But that was real snow.
This has a potential to be real snow. Like
I hope so.
You said the word dusting, but people have said like it's very possible we could get up to 5 inches. That's not nothing.
That's sick. I hope so.
No,
I don't think
that
we
works
will.
for most people.
Avery Tomasco is famously wrong a lot. I fact check him. I
Come on.
I run a Twitter account called Avery Tomasco Fact Check.
More like Avery Fiasco is what you would say. He's usually pretty good. That's my guy.
That's such
on
a
Twitter.
Trump nickname.
Avery Fiasco?
Yeah.
His nicknames are so bad they're good.
No, Dave had a good one before the episode when we were talking about if Derek Guy roasted him.
Derek, bad guy.
I mean, Melania
Yeah.
got a fit off.
She did. Do you
That's
think
an
she
absolute
she hit him
fit.
with
Do you
that
think she
Raiden
intentionally
swag.
wore the wide-rimmed hat so she couldn't kiss him?
I don't know, but she looks so fucking gangster in this.
Why is she about to utilize lightning to defeat her opponent?
Yeah, she looks like an evil villain, but like a
Yeah.
hot one.
I'm kind of I mean, I'm not
Raiden?
I'm not like super bummed Matt Gaetz isn't involved in any of this, but it would have been interesting to see how much Botox he got before he walked into the inauguration.
Or his big moment.
Yeah.
I heard they wouldn't even let him in the gates.
You'd have to do an ID check on his date that he would bring. So
Okay, an ID check on his date, and of course, implying that it would be a very young,
very
lady.
young.
I did
lady.
enjoy the tweet.
Dan's not here.
Matt Gaetz tweeted like, "What are all these Gen Z kids going to do without TikTok?" And then someone just quote tweeted and said, "They're not going to fuck you, Matt." All
boy.
right. I don't know what we're doing for Patreon this week, but we don't have to think about that right now because we're not recording it tomorrow. We're doing listener voicemails that'll drop Thursday. Patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast 888-618-4422. If you want to drop us a line, washed.substack.com for your newsletter needs, and youtube.com/circlingback if you're trying to holler at us via video.
Can I tease too much dip?
Tease it.
We've got friend of the show, Mike Roach of 247 Sports. Talking Natty,
talking ball.
talking a little portal, talking his Buffalo Bills. He's a Bills guy.
Don't get me started on
Did
the
not
fucking
know.
Bills, dude.
Sorry.
Will doesn't want to hear about football.
I know, my bad.
No, I told Dave before the episode that like I'm so petty right now that
I get it.
I don't want the Bills to win the Super Bowl solely because Brett wore his Bills hat in the studio the day after they beat the Lions. And like that alone for me, I'm just like, yeah, okay. I'm not rooting for you.
You got to read the room, pal.
Nah. Fuck the NFL. No fun league. Let's do it.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
Let's just go have fun and let go of it.
Little Woodrows, let's go.
Recapping this weekend in fun presented by our friends over at Fitbod. You know we love Fitbod. It's like having a personal trainer in your pocket that builds you a fully personalized workout. There's plenty of fitness influencers out there trying to sell you less for more, and Fitbod combines the workout planning and tracking you need to stay consistent and actually make that progress. They even make Dylan do leg day, which is crazy because he's always absolutely refused to do it.
I don't think that's in the copy.
No, it's right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're looking good, though, man.
Thanks, bud.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for when it's cooler outside so we can see the progress on your legs from all this.
I hope that you will see a difference.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
thanks
sure
to
we will.
Fitbod, of course.
That's the Fitbod difference.
Yes.
Fitbod creates a personalized workout routine based on your goals, your fitness level, and your available equipment. It can even adapt as you grow, so each workout is challenging enough to push you to make progress. It tracks your muscle recovery so you can avoid burnout and keep up the momentum, and it's been fine-tuned by experienced personal trainers to bring best practices and exercise science to you. Achieve your New Year's resolution and learn movements the right way with over 1,000 demonstration videos. It's like a personal trainer, but better. Level up your workout. Join Fitbod to get your personalized workout plan. Get 25% off your subscription or try the app for free for 7 days at fitbod.me/steam. That's fitbod.me/steam. Man, after last week, reading those out is a little more pressure filled.
Way to go, Dylan.
What did I do?
Did you miss that?
No, he saw it.
Oh, okay.
No, he didn't respond, though. We'll
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about it off mic.
Yeah.
Somebody might have beefed an ad in a very, very, very minor way.
No, I saw it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Better be careful.
Just
pal.
know that like we deal with workplace, hardships too. We do. Dylan, what'd you do this weekend?
Thanks for asking, Will. Not a ton going on in my neck of the woods. Just I got Pine House on Friday. Played the Zuck card.
Where are the leftovers?
Which Pine House?
South Lamar. It's the only one I go to.
Why?
Because it's my favorite one. It's one I'm familiar with. It's my home court.
You want my take?
Any more questions? Yeah, what's up?
You ready for my take?
You like the one on Burnett Road better?
Fuck no.
Oh.
No, South Lamar's the best one. I get why
Yeah.
you like it the most.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Spacious.
Good people, good food,
TV
good vibes.
situation's great.
Vibes are great.
High ceilings.
Saturday, Chelsea and I went to Loro.
I saw you were at
The
Laura.
place is kind of winning me back over a little bit. The ordering system is still absolute garbage in there, but they keep people in and out. They shuffle them pretty fast.
I almost texted you about it.
I had a brisket rice bowl, which is really good, and a couple of drinks.
Did people criticize your brisket rice bowl? I once brought a rice bowl in here from Lauro, and I was told that it smelled like quote unquote ass.
They do put some weird shit in
It
there.
sounds like something I would have
Both
said.
Randy and intern Callie were up in arms over my rice bowl. And I was like, guys, I'm just trying to eat my lunch and move on with my day.
Yeah, I was just trying to enjoy my space without being assaulted. I was assaulted by your rice bowl.
Randy, don't even
Wait.
start. You're the one microwaving chicken wings and stuff. Don't get me wrong. It always kind of smells a little
Every
good.
single time I microwave something, everyone goes, "Oh, that smells really good." I'm like,
Yeah,
"It's just
Randy-
leftover pork
Randy
chops
had
and
a
barbecue
Ziploc
sauce."
bag of just steamed broccoli.
It wasn't steamed; it was raw,
Good. Steamed would have stunk.
Just broccoli?
just raw broccoli. Yeah, it was like that. What it was like fish and onions and rice?
So
Yeah.
Laura does something that, and this is very minor, and there's a way to eat around it, but they over watermelon or whatever radish their bowls. What's that really colorful radish?
No, dude. Watermelon radish?
I don't like it.
That's
Dude,
what
shovel
I
some on my plate,
When I
Playboy.
said they put weird shit in there, I was
Yeah.
referring to that.
I don't
stuff.
need that.
Why are you guys scared of radishes?
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
scared of it. I don't need a half
I
a
am.
pound of it in my dish, pal.
Do you not like the benefits of them?
I don't know what the benefits are.
What? You mean like antioxidants, anti-inflammatories,
What else?
Yeah, I'm down with that
cardiovascular
stuff.
health?
A number of things.
You should do
actually.
it. It helps gut health.
I have the best gut health in this.
They
office
contain
by a mile.
prebiotic fiber, which can help feed beneficial bacteria in the gut biome.
I'm the only one who never has stomach issues. in
I
this
don't.
office.
I've never had one before.
You stink up the bathroom all fucking day.
Stop. That's Mondo, and we know it.
I don't know. I feel like Wash was having. Nah, I don't even want to go down that road.
Sunday took Parks to Cidercade.
Why are you moving on? We're riffing on your gut.
Cidercade's sneaky, a cool spot.
I don't. You're gonna have to mansplain what Cidercade is.
Cidercade is an old school arcade place on Riverside. It's called
Is it down by the
Cidercade.
Riverside?
It's called Cidercade because the only alcohol they serve there is cider, which is weird to me.
No.
This place is Randy code.
It's like the missing out.
I have been there.
Okay,
This
I was
is
gonna
the
say
best.
like this is so. You like cider, right?
Yeah, I mean, I like it more than beer.
I love waking up and going and playing video games and drinking cider.
That's all that. It's so weird. Like that's the only alcohol they have.
Do they have a golden tea machine there?
They do, but it's fucking wonky and jacked. It's the buttons stick and you can't log in online. It's
Somebody spilled cider on it.
probably.
Wait, hold on a second. Did you get food there?
We got a pizza for Parks.
Oh, wait, is
It was
that
Sunday.
Okay,
okay.
okay.
Plus, it was for Parks, like I just said.
Gotcha.
Chelsea did get a pizza roll though. That was just pretty decent.
Very defensive about Parks' pizza.
Oh, yeah, sorry, dude.
And then that's kind of it. Cidercade was fun.
We didn't take you into Zakor. We just took you in for questioning
They
really
have
quick.
You're a
the old
person of
school-
interest.
All the old school arcade games, which is cool.
That is cool.
Played Arch Rivals.
I don't know what that is.
There's one rule. There are no rules.
It's a basketball game where you can just beat the fuck out of each other.
Okay.
The teams don't really have team
Street
names.
rules.
They just wear like blank jerseys and fight each other.
Yeah, they punch each other and shit. It's sick.
No NBA Jam.
I didn't see it, but I'm sure they have.
You probably avoided it since the last time you played. You rage quit because
Kick
Bill
you.
Lambier pulled up from 75.
So bullshit. That game stinks, man.
Dude, he just pulled up.
That was
a full court shot to lose by Bill Lambier.
That's right. That's what he's known for.
dude. Bill Slam Beers does his thing in that game. He gets in the post and just works it. And then if you need one from downtown, he's still got it nice.
He's known as a 3-and-D player.
Talk to us about your bullshit weekend, David.
I went to this place called Cidercade where I drank cider and played Pac-Man.
Dude, that's sick.
It's pretty dope.
I didn't see you.
Yeah, I was over in the Pac-Man corner,
Smoking cigs.
smoking cigs. Do they have pinball at that place?
They do.
I do love the sound of a pinball
skee ball,
machine.
pinball.
Fuck skee ball.
They have Papa Shot
Skee ball rules.
and
dude.
all the videos.
I'm out on skee ball. I'm also out on what's it called? Foosball.
Oh yeah, foosball.
Foosball stinks.
Foosball is just not. It's not a fun game.
As far as tabletop games go, foosball can kick
It's
rocks.
slow twitch. Friday night. Let's see. Oh, the agency new episode. Yes. It's so good, and they're leaving you right. Oh my god, it's one of those. So they don't release. It's not like they release the whole season. You can go binge it. You got to wait like an old school show, which
Okay.
I appreciate. But man, they left me hanging.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Saturday was by far a top 5 busy dad day that I've had as a father. Got up, let my soon-to-be 4-year-old know, hey, guess what? Guess what today is? It's fucking Monster Truck Rally Day. We're going to the Monster Truck Rally. We're going to the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Show.
Hell yeah.
So it is at the Moody Center. You guys have all been to the Moody Center. First thing I noticed, Moody Center is too small for a monster truck rally.
I've always wondered why that's the venue for it. Just in general, like just why a basketball arena in general. I feel like it would just be so much better at a fairground or something.
They don't have the monster trucks, of which there are many. I think there's 5. They don't have room to do it. You get in there, and they have like the hype men and the hype woman, the hosts, and they're wearing all white denim outfits with lights all over them, and they're running around, and they're just like letting the crowd get hype. And first thing, you got the wheelie contest. Everything's a contest. It's like medieval times, but with monster trucks.
Fuck
So
yeah.
you got Tiger Truck or Tiger Shark, whatever the fuck it is. Go run them over, see how long you can ride that wheelie.
Tiger truck.
It was cool. I'm gonna be this guy. So I rocked some 3M 30 decibel blocking headgear, earmuffs. Got my son some earmuffs we ordered off Amazon that were really good. We're in there, we're rocking them. The amount of people that were in that little place with 0 headgear, 0 earplugs, and letting their kids just do it was shocking. And I was like, dude, what are y'all doing? Y'all are crazy. It's so loud in there.
Wow. Did you feel like a sheep?
Why?
Did you Listen to big sound telling you have to.
Don't listen. If you're out there listening right now, please disregard everything Randy's saying.
You're probably not listening because
What
you
Dave
probably
did is
have
the move.
earmuffs on right now.
What Dave did is the move.
It was the only way to do it. And then one of the trucks broke down. Then they have this bit where they bring this. So, by the way, they don't bring dirt in. This isn't on top of dirt like you would think. I thought there would be. No dirt. They just do it on the floor. And they have a donut competition. So you're just inhaling brake dust and fumes. And that's fine. That's kind of part of the allure. You kind of feel manly inhaling it, taking a couple of days off your life, but no big deal.
So no dirt. I imagine no grave-digger then?
Gravedigger not there.
No appearance by grave-digger.
No.
Bigfoot.
Doesn't
Bigfoot. Bigfoot's
really
the
hit
draw.
same.
Bigfoot's the draw. They have this thing, and I've got a video of it. There's like a Zamboni type vehicle that's not, you don't think it's anything. And then all of a sudden they bring it out and it slowly, painfully slowly transforms into one of the Hot Wheels villains. Like Arcteryx, not Arcteryx.
What, hold on, what do you mean, like it, like Transformer style?
Yeah. I
Okay.
could send you the video. It's too late now. And it turns into like a fire breathing, like dragon car thing. And you think like, oh, it goes up to one of the cars and you think it's going to just torch the car, which you're like, hell yeah. It doesn't. It just slowly lowers down and rips the roof off the car. And you're like, that was it. Then there's an intermission. Then they bring out like this big inflatable ramp and they have a motocross show. And that's pretty sick. Then we left early to go to T-ball. Get right to T-ball. It's like 2 minutes late. Right into T-ball. Avoided the tired meltdown until the playground. And we're like, hey, let's not do the playground now. Let's do it at the restaurant. There's a restaurant down the street called Flores that we have never been to. Food is fine, but they've got a playground and it's just like 40 kids running around. So we did that. So I went back to back to back kid activities and kids slept great.
So weekend of roads, huh?
Weekend of roads. Big weekend. Little Texans, Chiefs, little whatever the other. What's the Saturday night game?
Stop.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, Will.
Dude, Dave loves to do that. He loves to take little subtle shots after your
I'm-
team.
I
No,
was
he
riding
didn't.
with the
I
Lions.
didn't take that. I didn't take that as a
He
subtle
does that
shot.
to Texas all the time.
Yeah, I mean-
I was rooting for the Lions.
I get it. It's a lot easier to dunk on Texas than the Lions.
I love Dan Campbell.
How can't you? Motor City Dan?
I like Ben Johnson. I like the team. Yesterday was just, kind of a relaxing day. Doing some interneting, things of that nature. So,
Did you get any meditations in?
no.
Okay.
Did you?
No.
I haven't meditated.
I wasn't
in a while.
seeking much intention yesterday, so
I used to be pretty good about breathing exercises, and I haven't done them in like a year.
I'll sometimes do it before bed if I need to cool down a little bit.
Yeah.
Take some deep breaths.
Yeah.
I've started making my son take deep breaths when he gets upset about something. Little reset button.
Are kids still supposed to count to 10? Do you tell somebody to count to 10?
I don't know. No,
I remember when that was a big thing.
he
when I
knows
was
how
growing
to,
up.
but he just
That's huge. Shout out to Fritz, man. How about you?
With this weather coming up, with my wife having a bunch of stuff going on this weekend, I decided that I was going to treat myself when offered on Friday to go play a little golf. I also fired off a 103 2 weeks ago on my birthday when we went out with Dave, and I needed to get a little redemption. Did I redeem myself? I don't know. I shot a 93. It was fine.
I would take 93 out there.
It was fine. It was windy. We were battling the elements, but did that. Had a little dinner on Friday night.
I'm at El Ranchos. I'm at El Ranchos.
Mm.
I'm at El Ranchos. I'm at El Ranchos.
Went to Mad El Ranchos. People are probably wondering, Will, what'd you get there?
Yeah.
Got an Asadero taco or two.
It's twice in a row, bud.
Did you? Okay. You didn't get the text from the person that invited me? My mother-in-law?
Let me look.
Yeah. Let's see if she texted you about going to Matt's with us
Oh, shocker.
at 4:30.
Shocker. Will, once again, did not include me.
Dang, so you rolled golf right into Matt's?
Yeah, as I told
yeah.
Brett that usually when I play golf, especially on a weekday, upon getting home, it's one of those situations where I'm just a yes man. Like, oh, can we go to dinner here? Yeah, let's do it. can't go too deep into the
No.
influencing there. You know, and then Saturday, kind of just mulled around all day. Did a lot of cleaning. Kind of was on edge for the Lions game. We had free tickets to the Texas Stars hockey game, and I couldn't not watch the Lions, so Sally took Fritzman to that, and I stayed at home and watched it with my other son Charlie.
How do you like it?
He went to bed like almost immediately. How did Fritz like the hockey game?
Yes.
Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Can't wait to do it with him.
You'll be buying some hockey gear. It's really cheap.
Yep. Yeah. No, he unfortunately he got a mini stick at the game
Okay.
and kept asking Sally when he could go down and play with them. And so he's all in on playing a little puck, which is not really the path that I saw for him in life. But if that's really what he wants to do, I guess I'm going to encourage it.
Brett will be there to help.
Exactly. You know, the game didn't go as planned. Drank a couple 2 Hearted Ales, piled on a bunch of Guinness after that. Smoked a cigarette at my fire pit after the game.
Let's fucking rock.
So
Fuck yeah.
you guys have both had heartbreak, but you had an entire group text that was riding with you
Yeah.
in the last couple of weeks. Do you like that experience more, or do you like kind of just being on your own for a game?
No. I wish more than anything. I actually think we would have won the game if I had like one of my boys with me watching the game that was like a tried and true like lifelong Lions fan. I think I had bad mojo.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Um.
And you?
I like having the support of a group text with me. But when things go south and the L is going to happen, I like the chatter dies down out of respect.
Yeah. It needs to die down.
Yeah,
It needs.
I need to be with my thoughts for a little bit.
Was the group text going off that night for me?
It was for a little bit, and then it got quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's absolutely pitiful is we were down 17 and I was still sitting on the couch with like 4 minutes left being like, I think we can do this.
Yeah.
And then it was just so clear we weren't. Sally slinked out of the room, went and got in bed and went
Smart.
to sleep. And
Smart lady.
she caught she did something that I'm not a huge fan of, which was she sneakily recorded me smoking a cigarette at the fire pit. And it's really a sad video. I don't know if it should be released at any point, but
Put
it's
it on
like
Sunday Scaries.
it's really depressing. It's like really depressing. And it was one of those things where like I found a pack of cigarettes that I've had for like 3 years and I just found it and had it. And the first puff I took, I was like, why would I do this? This is so disgusting.
They're gross.
It
You
was,
had to do it to him.
it was truly bad. And then yeah, Sunday was just kind of lick the wounds, just avoidance at all costs. You don't. It's not ideal when your team gets out of the playoffs and then the very next morning you watch your other favorite team play their sport and they get their ass kicked, and you just have to, 13 hours. I watched 2 teams just get their ass kicked.
Mm.
It's not ideal.
How's your wet January going though?
I'm stopping. I've still only
You-
missed 1 day of
So
drinking.
you're 19 for 20?
Yeah, I'm 19 for 20 right now. I plan on probably going. How many days are in January?
31.
31.
I'm going to go 30.
Nice.
I'm going to go 30.
This guy's just drenched.
So my weekend of fun, thanks for asking. I actually took my intern golfing.
Randy, I didn't even get to the part of the weekend that I thought you would love.
Okay, let's hear it.
We made s'mores at the fire pit.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. But dozens of people have read my article. Did you do any of you just do standard? Did you try any of mine?
No mods. It was more for the kids. We had a couple over who's one of them had a birthday, and so we decided to do a little fire pit action.
I'm telling you, everyone out there, if you want to try mixing up, try a peanut butter and jelly s'more. It is very good.
Yeah, I wish I would have gone a little harder. I mailed it in. And then yeah, that was that. Your boy closed down the weekend watching a little Traders, watching a little Love Island. What do I need to get you guys to do to get on Traders?
I don't think it's going to happen.
It's electric, dude. I'm telling you.
I don't doubt that,
I'm
but
telling you. It's not every single day like Love Island, Dylan.
Dude, I got to finish this John Gotti documentary I started. Then maybe.
Okay. You just let me know. You guys have my Peacock login.
oh yeah, that's right. Okay, we'll see about it.
I'll take the Peacock login away if you're not going to use it.
I'm already logged in.
I'll change that password on you and log out all devices.
Please don't do that.
That's what Sally did to Ross when he gave it to 42 people.
But he completely abused it. I'm just keeping it to myself.
I didn't care that Ross gave it to other people, but I did care that our password was like given to that many
Yeah,
people.
that's a problem.
Because that was like, well, like the annoyance isn't that people are watching on the account. The annoyance is that now we have to change a password for everything. But it was fun. Whatever. Let's hear from our friends over at BetterHelp because this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. I got a question for you, Dylan. How do you stay cozy during the winter months, man?
Ooh, I like to curl up next to a fire with a book.
You've never once done that.
Yeah, you don't
That's
do
true.
that.
I don't do that.
Do you even have a fireplace?
I can't even read.
Do you have a fireplace, Dave?
I do.
Okay.
Not really getting used because of the baby.
Dude,
He's in there
babies
singing?
respect fire.
Yeah.
Dave, I'm telling you, babies respect fire.
Yeah, they
Tonight
know.
might be the night.
They know, dude. It's inside of them. They know not to jump in the fire.
Just like dogs know.
Yeah.
You know?
They know.
Dogs, bruh.
Maybe you wrap yourself up in a blanket. Maybe you watch a movie with some family. But whatever it is you need to do to take care of your mental health, you got to do it. Here's the thing. Your boy loves therapy. Whether it's a session that I do, weekly, monthly, touch and go system, it's just a great thing. It's empowered me several times in life, whether it's personally or professionally. And if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapist anytime with no additional charge. Find comfort this year with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/circling to get 10% off your first month. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/circling. Before we get to our next thing, Randy, can you put up the screenshot that I sent you on Slack real quick? We have some breaking news. One Mark Zuckerberg has been caught being horny.
Oh, come on.
I think it's possible that he's looking behind her.
I don't know.
Because if you see other people are kind of looking down at something in the back, I don't think.
Dude, that's the most cleavage there.
Yeah, I think Zuck requested that seat.
What's that undergarment she's got on?
Oh, I don't know, but I'd like to know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's like some lingerie.
Hey,
looking.
Jeff, can I talk to your girlfriend?
Yeah, he's being horny. Whatever. Fuck it.
There's so much money in that picture right there.
A little bit.
Is Zuck's
Oh,
wife
here we
going to
go.
send him a message being like, so how's it going there?
She's sitting next to him.
I couldn't tell.
She's there. So she knows what's happening.
That is Tony Gonzalez's ex, right? Bezos cucked Tony Gonzalez.
I think so. That does sound familiar.
Wait, what?
Is that right?
Fact check this.
We're fact
We're
checking.
Googling.
Oh. Okay. It's a good pull from intern Dan.
Oh, they have kids together.
He's an Austinite too, isn't he?
He is. He lives in Terrytown.
Terry.
I do like Tony Gonzalez. I thought he was a very good player.
He works for Amazon, right? For the NFL? The
Yeah,
Amazon
yeah.
game. So was that kind of like a part of the
Oh.
deal? You get my ex-wife, I get an analyst job.
She
think-
looks older than Tony. I mean that respectfully. Or distinguished than Tony.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying a word about Lauren Sanchez or Laura Sanchez, right? Laura.
Lot of-
I'll get in trouble.
A lot of good looking people on that stage.
A lot of good-looking people on that stage.
Oh yeah. You can tell.
It's a hot stage today.
Poor Bill.
It's a hot stage.
I normally don't. The thing about Bill.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Okay, now people will be like, "Oh, what were they talking? What were they laughing about?"
No, they weren't. Should we talk about this dog?
Yeah.
Zuck's got some dog in apparently.
All right, so last weekend I had a run-in with the robot dog on a walk with Stella, and this dog was basically terrorizing dogs that were walking past.
Can I interrupt you, man? Because I don't like how you frame that. There's no such thing as bad dogs, just bad dog owners.
Mhm.
This was a robot dog that was being controlled by his bad owner.
What
My
breed?
point.
Robot.
Oh,
Yeah, made out of plastic.
purebred?
Yes, from what I could tell. Then we talked about it on Monday, and I was like, man, I should have kicked this fucking thing. Because it was terrorizing dogs, and it was bullshit.
The consensus online was you should have kicked that.
I should have kicked that fucking thing. And then apparently this guy took this same robot dog to, so there's a little off-leash area on the same walking route that I take, which is kind of over by like Auditorium Shores on the walk there, the hike and bike trail. And this dude took his robot dog to the off-leash dog park and just fucking set it free. And these dogs,
Is it free, though, when it's remote controlled?
Randy's gonna play the video for us here.
Do they have like free roam mode on these dogs?
We were trying to figure that out too. I don't know if it's all controlled by his little remote that he has, or if it's like autopilot mode.
So, in this guy's defense, I did find out that this dog is a rescue.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but he didn't save the dog saved him.
He got it from a bad situation.
So these dogs they don't look to be super bothered. They're like more just like, what the fuck's going on? They're all kind of excited and chasing this robot around. But when I walked past this guy, it was on a narrow walkway where dogs couldn't really get away from it. And he was running after them and just scaring the shit out of dogs. And it bothered me.
And
This video makes it look like the robot dog
Yeah.
is more scared of the other dogs.
It does.
Might be
Especially
in
that
trouble.
pit bull going after it right
yeah,
now.
that pit bull, I'm surprised the pit bull didn't just drag it.
Dollar.
Be careful, dude.
But yeah, I think it's also like there's a reason for people to have dog on leashes because like when a dog's on a leash and a dog that's off leash comes up to it, they feel like more threatened. So I can even see like if a bunch of dogs are on leash on that pedestrian bridge, it's way worse to go up to.
Yeah. This is more palatable for me because it's a leash-free area. So the dogs roam freely and they're choosing to go up to this thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, the same guy, same dog. He's got if you look closely, you can see he's got a little cowboy hat attached to it, like I talked about. Little felt cowboy hat. I don't know.
Me and my friends would have killed that dog with hammers. I can tell you that.
These are just dogs attacking a vacuum.
It's so it's
yeah,
a Roomba.
it's like Roomba shit.
It's a Roomba.
But it walks like a dog.
Isn't it true that like even like did you see that Kim Kardashian had one of like the human ones?
No.
Wait, what?
Is it true that the human ones are still remote controlled completely?
I don't know what you're talking
They're
about.
not
the
connecting
Boston
to Neuralink.
Dynamics ones?
No, they have like I don't know.
Randy, don't you have a
fucking know,
real
dude.
doll?
I'm
Yep.
not.
No, I do not have a real doll.
You just have the midsection.
What are the comments like? Are they in support of this, or are they like leave the dogs alone, or what's going on here?
Someone says the dogs are warning us. Even the dogs know better. No, I think it's a general consensus that you're allowed to kick that fucking thing.
Now, if these are fur babies, what is that?
Trying to think of a tech play here.
Also, have you thought about calling your kids skin puppies?
What?
Well, enter Dan vying for the job.
Skin pup.
Hey, Dan's not here though, guys.
Skin
A
puppies.
skin puppy.
Yeah, I just gotta go pick up my skin puppies.
Yeah, that's the fucker. That's the same guy.
Same guy?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Is he in the comments? Be like, dude, that's my fucking robot dog.
Yeah,
I
did
don't
they
know.
tag the guy?
I'm sure somewhere.
Dude, this guy's just cleaning up with his robot dog. This dude's getting so many numbers.
I know. Terminator, man. They use dogs to figure out who the Terminators were. This is what this is.
I want to graffiti this dog.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
just-
might be like
just
Austin
don't-
cool graffiti like they did with that fucking
Fair.
Cybertruck.
Just don't
I saw
antagonize.
someone that just has a card that just says dork on it, and they've been putting it on Cybertruck windshields.
I love that.
Can you imagine walking up to your car and you just have a note on it and you're like, what's this? And you open it, it just says dork.
I still every time I see a Cybertruck, I still try to look inside to see who's driving that thing, just to be like, just to silently judge. Like, this is the kind of dork.
I've like been conditioned to the Cybertrucks now where like the normal ones on the road don't bother me, but it's the ones with the custom paint job that piss me off.
What used to, like when they first came out, you might see one or two around, but now they're just fucking everywhere.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I mean, I see numerous driving by my house every single day.
It's definitely way more in Austin too, because
Yeah.
my brother saw his first Cybertruck like a month ago, and I'm like, oh, buddy, I see like one every week.
If you drive down South Congress right now, like every parking spot's gonna be a Cybertruck.
I actually heard Trump's going to have his the Beast is going to be a Cybertruck, the Cadillac one.
If that happens, I mean, like idiocracy gets thrown around a lot. If that were to happen, I don't even. What do?
You know what's the craziest thing that I found out this week? So Trump's uncle used to be like the head researcher for MIT, and he got left a bunch of like documents from Nikola Tesla when he died. That's true. So it's just kind of like a weird coincidence with Elon owning Tesla.
Is this a bigger picture?
Dang,
What's going on
touching
here?
based.
What's going on here?
Dan's
Send me a
got
link.
facts.
We'll look into it.
See, I'm in a different situation that I usually don't put my stuff on the screen when I say stuff, but now Dan's saying stuff, and I never know what he's going to say, and I'm going to be in the clip if I am.
as somebody that has to deal with that with their normal job, with much worse things, you're gonna be okay.
That's true.
Yeah, I thought we were going a different direction with MIT and Trump. I was like, oh, it's going like the Epstein thing. We're going Epstein.
Just like a funny little coincidence.
Yeah, it's an amazing
It's a
ironic
simulation,
note.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Think about it. Nikola Tesla, famously Serbian, right?
Famously
You
Serbian.
have Serbian friends.
I do
Did
have
y'all know
Serbian
that?
friends.
Not Albanian.
Not Albanian.
Not Albanian
No,
friends.
no.
The Serbs are a problem. Always have been.
Do you want to speak to that, Randy?
I do make fun of my Serbian friends, so it's fine. I'm fine with
They
that.
seemed wild.
They roast lamb all the time.
They also roast Bosnians.
Jesus.
Can we talk about big dogs?
From robot dogs to big dogs.
Dylan, explain big dogs.
So we have previously covered the 8 Great Men, which is a club of high-performing individuals in Austin who get together. They don't drink. They set up cameras around their living room and record.
Well, they say they don't drink.
They
but there was
record their
famously a beer in the
conversations
video
with each
until they
other.
re-edited it.
and
Eat steaks.
I guess they talk shop and I don't
They
fucking
perform
know.
highly.
They perform highly.
Meaningful conversations over grass-fed steaks.
And that was a non-alcoholic beer. I did my research.
I have my most meaningful conversations over a couple drinks.
Yeah.
We have a new character, and he's a big dog. And he wants to recruit other big dogs to hang out. And
I don't hate what I'm hearing from the jump, off the rip.
he's a grifter. He's trying anyway. Randy, just play the video.
He's got the Zuck wardrobe.
Yeah. Good shoulders.
You got any
Do
volume
you
there,
have
Hoss?
me, you have me turn it up over there?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, Hoss.
Let me make sure to see what's going
Wow.
on here. Oh,
Intern
no,
Dan's
Dan's
first
in.
L.
Oh wow.
Dan, why don't you help our
intern
producer
week.
there?
It's intern week.
I'm here to kind of supervise and just kind of do some quality control.
I think Randy's got too many frames per second.
What's
the
going on?
camera.
Sometimes Twitter videos don't work
what's
for
the
the
FPS?
audio. See if you can find that on YouTube, Randy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find this on YouTube.
This is a Reddit, John.
Sorry, Randy.
Guess I should have tested this out beforehand.
Well, I
make
bet
you
Dan
nervous,
would have.
Randy? Do I make you nervous?
Try it one more time.
Brother, you say you're
Okay, what was going on there? What did you switch over there?
I didn't switch anything. I turned up one thing, but it wasn't turned all the way down.
Let me be honest here. I disconnected from the Bluetooth.
But that didn't. No, that
No,
wouldn't affect
anyways,
anything.
here, let's just watch this.
Not on you, Dave. It's on Randy.
a big dog, but how do you actually feel when... Brother, you say you're a big dog, but how do you actually feel when you're in a room full of big dogs who are bigger than you? Because that is the test of your masculinity. Do you pipe up and try to lead? Or because it's not your arena, you just sort of stand on the sidelines? All closed off and shit, oh yeah. Yeah? Prove it at the next level retreat, because that is where the elite men go to embody and practice all the shit that they've been learning. Because if not, then you are just all talk. I hate being that, I've done that before. See you there, comment next level below, and I'll give you the link so you can come.
Wait a minute.
So you can come.
That's all you got to do. Are men in trouble? Why are men down bad? Is Trump? Is like is the next 4 years of Trump in theory like are these kind of guys going to go away? Like because they've been, or is this just going to just like empower them?
No, they're empowered today.
I give this guy a pass because he has an accent.
What kind of insecure little twat do
No.
you have to be to sign up for something like this?
I don't hate that this guy's actually sliding in little like funny remarks versus the other guys who take themselves way too seriously.
Also, this guy's kind of big, and I'm just going to cower in fear and just be like, yeah, man. No, my only criticism he has way too many zippers on his pants.
He's a big dog.
I mean, if you were in a room and this guy's trying to big dog you, like I'd be sitting there just like, what's this guy's fucking
Imagine
problem?
being in a room full of all these guys and everyone's just trying to be the big dog.
You're not
They're
the
just
big
talking,
dog.
just talking over each other and puffing up their chest. It's like, shut up. Trying to have a
Too
conversation.
many big dogs.
Too many big dogs in one room.
Intern Dan.
Has kind of like a Christian vibe to it,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
certainly.
It all does. Like I feel like all the hustle stuff is like very like brand safe. They don't swear.
These guys are just so annoying and they're popping up all over the place.
I'd say that too if I was a small little dog.
I'm a small dog compared to him. I'll admit it. Almost a pup.
Is that his microphone clipped onto the collar?
Yeah, I think it is.
It's a little bit too in the shot.
The Rode mic.
Why is
Yeah.
that so large?
That's kind of just been accepted now on social media. You'll see Sam Solik famously puts it on his hat.
That's not a good look.
It works for him.
He hat clipped it? Can't be hat clipping it.
Are you familiar with Sam Solik?
No.
He's a big dog.
Okay. Is he bigger than Dylan?
Oh, he's much bigger than Dylan.
I can see Dan going in one of these.
No, Dan would hate these guys.
You think there's any big dogs on the stage at the inauguration right now?
I do,
Dylan?
yeah.
Quite a
I
few
think
big
there might
dogs.
be one or two big dogs.
Yeah, some big dogs.
It's actually why I'm here. My big dogs are at the inauguration.
Oh,
Yeah.
sneaky
I don't know
name
about
drop.
big dogs, but there's some sweater puppies out there.
Okay,
Yeah, Zuck saw them.
What?
I said Zuck saw them.
you sure did.
I don't think Zuck's wife is there. Based on that screenshot, she's not sitting next to him.
She's right next to him.
No, she's not there.
We saw them.
No,
walk
he's in
together.
he's in demon hours right now.
She's also having a glow up. That's what money does.
Oh yeah, they both are.
Did he like make a statue of her or have one
Yes,
commissioned?
he did.
He's
Certainly.
a wife guy.
Yeah, she seems chill.
Well, he's also doing the jitsu, so he's going full libertarian.
Yeah, you got to.
Because you hang around in those gyms too long. I mean, what he is now is, that's nothing compared to what you see in the gyms.
Yeah, Dylan still thinks he could take Zuck.
Zero chance.
Yeah, I don't think
You're
you're
getting
taking
choked out in 30
I
seconds.
could take Zuck.
No, you're not.
Dude, he's got the nerd gene to the extreme.
Dude, a lot of those guys.
he's a
do,
big dog though.
He's not an athlete.
He's a big dog though.
Most UFC fighters are nerds.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. Dude, Zuck doesn't know what to do with his hands.
You think you're a big dog?
I think I'm a bigger dog than Zuck.
You weren't even man enough to
Wow.
kidnap his father.
Clip that. Clip
I
that.
should have kidnapped his dad. I
You had the
to.
chance to send a message to Zuck, and you chose to not kidnap a family
I
member.
know. He should be thankful, though.
Well,
You know that, Dan?
What happened?
We had a chance to kidnap Dr. Zuckerberg,
no we in this.
and we decided not to because we just didn't want to,
I was
send that kind of message.
I was in the bathroom listening to the dental talk or whatever it was.
He's a dentist, and he was at a South by event that we were at, and he
Right.
was speaking. There is some panel. He was just talking teeth.
He was the
we were
lead
like-
on the panel.
Like, we don't want to hear this guy talk about teeth. Like his son's Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah,
It
just
was
talk about the Facebook and that
Yeah,
whole thing.
The Facebook.
Yeah, talk about dropping the. That's what we want.
Yeah,
to hear
that was
about.
cool. What
What
was that
happened to
like
the-
as a dad?
What happened to the metaverse? We just give up on
Great
that?
question.
Is that the future?
It was a stupid idea.
Was he too early?
They look like fucking. It looked like a Wii bowling thing.
It really did give we.
You're right.
Like it was so not. It didn't have juice from the start. Think anyone's doing any Lucy's up on the stage?
Oh, for sure.
You got to think they are,
Yeah.
right?
I know I would be.
You think Zuck's got a breaker in?
He'd have my respect if he had an 8 milligram apple ice breaker.
That'd be tight.
Rogan's there. And he's a
Oh yeah,
Lucy
he's
guy.
got him. In.
He's a Lucy guy. That's
He's-
right. He
he's-
does the
he-
12s.
He's got the
says.
12.
A screenshot of Rogan with an open tin of Lucy handing it to like somebody else would go really hard right now.
To Zuck.
Dude,
Yeah.
Baron? No, you got to slide it to
Oh, Baron would be good. Yeah, that'd be good.
Dude,
Or Baron giving one to Joe Rogan.
didn't W come out in a Roback mask for Biden's
he-
inauguration?
W
it was
wears
like
Roback,
that,
yeah.
That's right. He
But we're
did.
talking about Lucy right now, Brandy. Gosh, dude.
Way to go, buddy.
We're talking
Okay.
about the 100% pure nicotine, the always tobacco free. Lucy breakers are nicotine pouches with an extra surprise. Dylan loves them. Each
Love
pouch
them.
holds a capsule that can be broken to release extra flavor and hydration. Set yourself up with a subscription and have Lucy delivered straight to your door. Is Apple Ice your goated?
Apple Ice is so I do the monthly subscription. So I get 8 milligram Apple Ice delivered to my place once a month, and Will usually takes about a quarter of them.
No, I don't.
He's
I have
taxing
one.
And that's okay.
He's
I have
taxing.
one.
Plenty
It's
to
the
go
tax.
around.
I'm a mango guy. Give me some mango gum.
Dave does like the gum.
And I'm locked in. I'm bringing in a different energy to the meetings.
Level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/steam. Use code STEAM to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co. Use code STEAM to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
You crushed the fine print.
Thank you.
We won't be hearing about
We're
that.
fine printing, boys.
Was that a Davis Clark
It
impression?
was. Well, he's eating raw potatoes or pure potatoes before the meeting because he wanted to bring a different energy. He wanted to spike his insulin immediately before the meeting.
Crazy
I don't-
move.
Did this guy carb load before this meeting?
Crazy
Because his energy is so
And
different.
it was wrapped up in foil.
What a weird guy.
It's my favorite guy.
You got demoted to intern.
All right, so TikTok is back. What's
TikTok
going
went
on?
away. TikTok's back. How much do you guys give a shit?
My favorite part of this is seeing all the right wing people who are like, dude, I'm so glad that TikTok's getting banned. Fucking China, overstepping. They can,
Well, it's actually not China; it's the deep state.
and now they're like praising Trump for bringing TikTok back. It's
Well, a
like,
lot of that praise is actually the deep state as well.
so funny.
Thanks, Dan.
I enjoy the Alex Jones impression. As somebody that's hung around Alex Jones a little
know-
bit more
you know-
than the average.
You know who
Fair.
doesn't enjoy it? My wife, as I just walk around the house doing it. She's like, you don't have to do that here. You're not recording. Like,
You know, Owen goes to Lifetime.
I don't know who Owen is.
Owen Schrader, the Infowar guy.
Ah,
He went to jail because he was at J6.
J6.
Yeah, and
That's
he was
not-
gone for a
He's
couple
been looking
months.
forward to today then.
But we go to the gym at the same time. I always just see him. I know
Really?
he was getting ready for prison.
Do you big dog him?
Yeah, I big dog.
Just
him.
talk over him and shit.
I don't interact with him. I
Who's
just
the
kinda
other
head-
guy? Who's the old Shipley? Isn't there a Shipley who works out with it?
Jordan Shipley works out
Is
there.
it Jordan
So-
or Jackson?
Jordan,
Is he the older one or younger one?
the older one.
Who is
one-
the better player?
Jordan. He
Okay.
had a stint in the NFL with the Bengals.
Cup of coffee.
Also,
Michael
the former
Tennessee Titan.
OU linebacker who does the commercials with Quinn. What's his name?
Oh.
Boz.
The boss working out up there?
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
used
I've
to-
had the boss spot me there.
yeah.
Really?
He's still in really good shape.
Interesting.
The Boz, Brian Bosworth.
Yeah.
He works out there.
Okay. Michael Griffin too.
It's a who's who, man.
Murder Jarrell.
Fucking Dave Ruff is there, just putting up big boy weight.
D-Man doing weighted pull-ups, hurting his neck.
You do weighted pull-ups?
Yeah.
How much weight do you attach?
I can rep 25, but my form falls out. So I've just been doing, I just do 10 now. And I try to do like some time under tension stuff. So I just decel very
I
slow.
would feel like a boner just attaching that belt to me and hanging weights off me.
I realized a long time ago, I am a boner.
Yeah.
For pull-ups? Nah, that's a big dog move.
Yeah.
No,
dude,
I know that it is, but I don't. But I feel like if you do that, you're making a statement that like I am a big dog and I need added weight, and it's like, all right, look at this fucking guy. Your body weight is probably enough, pal.
I'm
I
just
think
trying to
minimum,
perform
though,
highly.
Minimum, you need a 45.
Okay. I
How
was
many?
150
How many
pounds.
pull-ups can you do with no weight?
It's a third of my
attached?
weight.
Right now I'm 225. I could probably do 15.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
15 body weight, full
Yeah,
lockout.
15 bullet. Yeah.
Ooh.
Do you do the overhand or underhand?
Overhand. Underhands for biceps.
I know, but I know
Wow, we're getting in the weeds here.
Everyone knows I'm a back guy.
you are.
Check
Living
out
in that
Fit
That
guy.
guy living in the ab guy world.
Yeah.
Dan's been saying that for years, man.
I'm like the green Monstar.
I
From
remember
Space
I remember
Jam.
workshopping that column with you in the bullpen. Just talking about how much of a bat guy Dan is.
And he brought it. He
when
brought
Dan-
it to life.
When Dan like kind of is sitting at your the door of your office or just kind of standing there and you just kind of know he's cooking on some column. He's about to bounce a little bit off you just to like test
All right.
balloon it.
All right, so Dave, I got this big back, right?
Just seeing if that material is going to make the special.
Got to make quota, which I never did.
That's all right.
I think only one person did, and it was Harrison.
Page view God.
Oh, I made quota.
Did you have a quota?
Yeah, I made quota.
Why did you have a
Dude,
quota?
Harrison-
Everyone had a quota, but like when the quota got put out, I was like, oh, I'm already like I already do that, so I'm good.
Yeah.
He's a high performer.
Well, yeah.
I'm a volume shooter.
He's a big dog.
I like volume shooting.
I was a quality guy.
Sure is.
Do you care that TikTok's gone or that it was possibly
I'm
gone?
not a TikTok user, so
Yeah,
I don't
like-
really care.
I
feel
had
like I'm
I
the only
have
one.
TikTok on my phone. I only used it in situations where I was actively trying to burn time. And when it went away, I actually thought to myself, like, this is actually, for me personally, fine. Don't really care. I said before the episode that I if they took away like Instagram or Twitter, which I use way more than TikTok, there's no way that you could pay me to eulogize it like other people are on social media right now. I feel like when you are riding for a social media platform that hard, it's just like a weird look.
So the only time I will take that, or the only time I can point to that was a good thing, is when Vine went down, and then like the next 48 hours was just Vine threads on Twitter,
Oh, it's great.
and that was delightful.
Curry ruined our site.
Yeah.
by embedding too many vines.
Yeah. Too many frames per second, Randy.
Mm-hmm.
He sent it to me to edit, and he goes, "Hey, it might not actually open." So I was like, "Well, should we post it then?"
Well, we did.
I can't preview it.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. But it was enjoyable.
Well,
I'm glad it's back.
I got a little. Yeah, we know you
Bet
are.
you are.
I don't care if you're a creator on there and like you enjoy it. Like, I'm glad it's back for you. I'm just so sick of hearing about people complaining that they can't scroll.
I was happy because people would send me TikToks and I didn't have a TikTok.
Yeah,
So that was annoying.
yeah. Sally said, "I'm really glad that no one can send me TikToks that I can't watch anymore." Makes sense.
I deleted it off my phone when it got banned.
Well,
I probably
just-
will not re-download.
I got a screenshot from my sister-in-law the other day. She's a TikToker, and it's this girl, and I'm not going to say her at because I don't really want her to get like harassed or anything. But she says she posted a TikTok that was just her staring into the screen with a eyelash filter on, and it says, "You're telling me I have to go from this community to the Slams laptop shut till Monday ass app?"
Oh.
Here's the thing. I want to get ahead of this. I actually don't really care if someone makes fun of Slam's laptop shut till Monday. I'm actually very tired of making these every week, and it's low-hanging fruit at this point. But if I can, take my free time and beef with a random creator on TikTok, I'm going to do that.
Can we give a review and watch the video?
The video doesn't do anything. It's just text on top of it.
How many followers?
It's just text, like hardly any, but the thing went, it was at like 40K views when I posted this. And then I think people went to the profile to go see it, and it helped it out.
I saw you called her out for an eyelash filter.
Dude, okay, so whatever. I just thought it was funny that she had an eyelash filter on. Like, that's such a small thing to filter.
Pretty
fact, I
big
didn't notice.
X lashes.
She doesn't appear to have like the longest of eyelashes, but I don't care. I'm not here to critique her appearance. She ended up making another video saying that I posted it to the Sunday Scaries Instagram story because I thought it was kind of funny. And I cropped out her unintentionally. I just wanted to make it look better. And she called me out for posting without her as if I'm like supposed to promote someone who's talking shit about me. Like, what are you talking about? And then I went on her Instagram, which she obviously has since she knows about Slam's laptop shut till Monday. And she had posted 6 Instagram stories that day. So she's already just like chronically online poster.
She's a real poster.
Like, I'm just like, what? Don't talk shit about the app when you're the one still like, you're posting on it more than I am. Ashlyn.
Well, I need to start using the eyebrow filter.
She's kind of serving in that shot, though.
This is an eyelash filter, dude. You have great eyelashes, Dave. I'm looking at it right
used
now.
to be better.
Yeah, you have some mad cute eyelashes.
Dude, you're
Dave.
flossing those things.
It used to be better.
I don't know. She's got the slick back. She kind of looks like Scott Conn.
She's got the Baron Trump going.
No, Randy looks like Scott
Which I
Conn.
respect.
I thought Dan looked like Scott Conn.
No, you do.
Yeah, you look like Scott Conn.
I certainly don't look like Scott
Dan
Conn
used
now.
to, you had a Scott Conn phase.
Slick it back.
Randy wakes up every day looking like Scott Conn.
Yeah, sure.
He's a good looking guy. He's a movie star.
Movie star.
Tiny feller.
Son of James Conn.
Rest in peace.
Con.
Yeah, I don't know. The TikTok community is very not that I underestimated it. I knew a lot of people used it, but I didn't know that there was the same. I don't know.
What's your opinion on them moving to Red Note and fully embracing Chinese propaganda?
Talk to Randy about that one.
Be like, oh man, they got free healthcare.
Yeah, how many
What?
followers do you have on
China?
Red Note?
I never moved to Red Note. I was ready to just, leave TikTok behind, but I'm glad TikTok's back. Never tried Red Note. Never will.
You sure?
I am positive. Positive.
It's trending psyop.
Dude, actually, there's so many conspiracies.
I say the word psyop. I don't fully know. Is that just like?
Just
don't
throw it
either.
out. You can apply it to anything.
I was
I
gonna
don't know
say
what
like
it
I don't
means.
totally know what it means, but like,
Doesn't matter.
yeah,
Just throw it out.
okay,
Like that's a fucking psyop, dude.
okay. I'll keep doing what I'm doing then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That works.
Dude, there's so many conspiracy theories that like Meta bought TikTok without like any type of,
Again, I feel like
Stuff.
the shareholders need to know as it's a publicly traded company.
yeah. Well,
It
who
is
knows?
weird that the same weekend that TikTok was going away, that Instagram decided to make your personal feed look more like TikTok by making everything instead of squares into rectangles.
Oh, good call.
Interesting.
Just saying. Just saying.
I did see something new on Instagram that was you go to the profile and it was the just seen, which was my favorite thing on TikTok that Instagram didn't have. That was like you can see
They've
like,
been
which
doing
one
that though.
Oh, maybe there.
Yeah.
I don't like that you can see if you're on Reels like a little bubble that is like your friends like some other videos. Go see what they liked.
What
Have
is
you
that
seen this?
bullshit?
I hate it.
I got one suggested from Dave, and I was like, why is Dave liking this random fashion TikTok? Like, I can't imagine Dave pressing the heart button on this.
really?
Like, no, Dave, this one in particular is like,
No.
why would Dave ever like this?
It's-
And so I
it's-
clicked on it to see why he or like see who else liked it, and then it just took me to what did it take me to? It took me to a hilarious one that you liked. I was just like, okay, this is much better than Dave liking a fashion one. It's like from like Shithead Steve or something.
Yeah, I was very
Okay.
confused by that first. I'm like, wait, hold on. They all like this video? I'm like, oh no, they're going to go to some random other video.
I'm trying to get
Yeah,
a
you want a
photo
photo?
of
Were
Dan.
Were
Dan
you just mouthing while I was talking?
no, Instagram is it's gotten a little bit more complicated for a simple mind like myself. So I there's a lot of things I don't dabble with on there. A lot of features.
Let's go back to the old days. Remember when chicks in college would upload their digital camera photos on Instagram? It was so pure.
Yeah, it was a better time.
It was. It was like a photo bucket account.
That's right. That's how it started. Right.
Used to be goated. Let's talk about Squarespace. This video and this podcast is sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. So whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from your products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. Squarespace rules. Just go make an account. You fire up that template. You edit it any way you want. Like, Dylan, what's your favorite color? That might be a hard question for you.
Ooh, blue.
Okay. You can make it blue, dude.
What? Okay.
You can put a hex code in and just absolutely mash that custom blue color. Again, I don't know if that's pertinent to you since you're colorblind, but
That's fair though.
here's a good thing for you, Dylan. They have such good pre-made templates that like you can just roll with that. You know what I mean? You don't have to
Wow.
know your colors very well.
Oh, that's very cool.
It's very big for you. You can do everything on there though. You can start a little blog. You can sell your products. You can, let's say you're starting up a restaurant. You can have people even make reservations on there. You can send email blasts out to your audience. You can collect emails so you can grow your list and build your audience. It's a beautiful thing. I love Squarespace. Been using it for over 10 years. You should too. Head over to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, head over to squarespace.com/steam to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Go make that happen.
Got Sun news if you want to hear it.
Dude, are you talking about your son or are you talking about the son?
The Sun.
Did you read that Wikipedia page I sent you?
Which one?
I sent you a Wikipedia page via Twitter, I think on Friday night. Do you remember this?
I was probably fucking faded, dude. Honestly.
You might have been. I thought this was going to be pertaining to this.
Okay. I responded. I'm gonna read this when I'm not drunk. Can't wait. I forgot about it.
What is it called? So the people at home know what we're talking about.
I'm pulling it up right now. Give me a
Okay.
sec. Timeline of the far future.
This absolutely crumpled my brain laying in bed one night. I read the entire Wikipedia page and it's long.
Okay. I probably don't have time to fully digest it right now. Give us a rundown of what it means.
Let me pull it up just to make sure I'm not saying anything stupid.
Is this James Webb Telescope?
Jimmy Webb?
What I was going to say is the sun has reached solar maximum, which happens about once every 11 years. It means the magnetic fields have flipped.
Damn, it's about to bust.
No, but things start popping. They got more solar flares, and it makes the northern lights very visible for a period of time, even in places where it's not typically visible.
Well, that's how it has been I guess end of last year. The Northern Lights were crazy in places.
Give us a rundown of this.
Okay. It's called Timeline of the Far Future. I got on this list because someone said, like, drop me your most interesting Wikipedia page. It's a lost art to do this lately. And it was just Timeline of the Far Future. It says, while the future cannot be predicted with certainty, present understanding in various scientific fields allows for the prediction of some far future events, if only in the broadest timeline. And so this takes you from like 1,000 years from now, what could possibly happen to the universe, down all the way, this is for real scrollers only, to 30 quintillion years to 3 sextillion years from now.
And what's going to happen?
Well,
oh my God.
One
it sounds like the
single
universe is essentially going to eat itself if we just don't, if we hold the line right now.
We're on a
Hungry.
collision course with another galaxy too.
Dude, that's the thing. They're going to be colliding, combining, like all this stuff.
Is this what happens with quantum computing?
Dave loves quantum
I feel like that's a thing that like people can use now.
See, this says
It's a thing.
multiverse.
Multiverse.
In 314 quintillion years,
Sure.
the estimated time until a micro black hole of 1 Earth mass today will have decayed into a subatomic particles by emission. I don't even know what that means. I'm sorry I read that one. That one's a bad
Did
one.
that say the Hawking particle?
Bro, I don't know.
It's probably for Stephen Hawking, not Hawktua.
Ah, fair. Stephen Hawking.
What
On
if
the
the
flight
universe,
log.
what if the universe just gets rugged?
Dude, that's how this ends. It's just a total meme coin play. What's a quintillion?
Why are we working today when we all made so much money off Trump coin?
After a quadrillion. Right?
That makes sense.
Billion,
Quinn.
trillion, quadrillion, quintillion.
Quintillion will get you to the goal line, then a couple bad play calls. I'm sorry. It's a sports play. If you like that kind of insight, check out Too Much Dip.
So basically, we're not around for too much. Well, we are for longer, but eventually this is all, we're going to turn into dust.
Yeah, there's a part of it where they start talking about how the sun's going to get like cold as fuck.
That sounds bad.
It's not good,
for
dude.
Earth.
It's not good.
Is that a red dwarf?
Sounds like the Earth could exist for a really long time with only single cell organisms on it, and then it's just going to get like eaten by like another galaxy.
People are concerned with global warming, but the real travesty is global cooling. We've had a couple of those events. It's not good. It's very bad. A lot of volcanoes just kind of filling the atmosphere with smoke.
What kind of smoke?
What Dan said.
Loud.
It's fucking smoking loud.
Yeah.
Well, Dylan can famously outrun lava.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Easily.
And
It's
we
like-
don't need to worry about
It's
smoke.
like,
from
oh,
Dylan.
that I see that volcano has erupted. Let's just get out of here. Then we're fine.
Solar flares do scare me.
No, they're not dangerous.
Should
Yeah,
we be concerned
solar
about the
flares?
grid?
They interfere with the.
The electrical
Oh, they
grid?
they affect like,
Probably, Dan.
communication stuff.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal.
You don't?
I think it's
You think
very
if
I think it's very
communications
temporary.
went out for a couple days, couple weeks?
I think it's
couple
very
years?
very temporary.
Okay. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Don't clip that.
Like, I don't even know how to read these numbers. It's 10 to the 10th to the 120th, and it says it's the highest estimate for the time it takes for the universe to reach its final energy state.
That was kind of bars.
What?
10 to the 10.
10 to the 10 to the 12. Just don't get high and read this. It might make you really think.
Ooh, the moon may collide with Earth in 65 billion years. That would be kind of exciting. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and then it's right up on our shit.
You
Think
want
about
the
it.
moon? I'll put a lasso around the moon.
I'm more worried about Uranus getting big.
Oh. Hey,
Check out Fitball.
yeah.
They like that one, David. Are you going to call your friend and let him know that you did the joke?
Like 10 to the 10th to the.
76?
That's not even worth thinking about. That's not even like, no one should waste their time even trying
What do you
to
mean it's
comprehend.
not worth thinking about? It's the highest estimated possible time for the black hole era.
No one can.
Dylan, you're in your black hole era, aren't you?
10 to the 20th is 100 quintillion.
Okay, but what about.
It says,
for the-
beyond this point, it is almost certain the universe will be almost pure vacuum, with all baryonic matter having decayed into subatomic particles, gradually winding down their energy level until it reaches its final energy state, assuming it does not happen before this time.
Okay, 10 to the 30th is 1 nonillion.
What about 10 to the 10 to the 12?
That's
to
a
the-
word I've never heard. Nonillion?
You say batty? Batty-atic?
No one can think about that. This is why
Tre-
quantum computing.
Tredicillion is. Okay. 3 times 10 to the 43rd is 30 tredicillion years. What does that even fucking mean?
That's so many years.
So this says that, yeah, okay, so you read the part about the moon colliding with Earth, and then 100 billion years from now, it says all the around 47 galaxies of the local group will coalesce into a single large galaxy. They're calling it Milk Dromeda. And the last galaxies of the local group coalescing will mark the effective completion of its evolution.
Total consciousness.
Wow.
Now,
Shout out to-
whatever exists then, do you
Mhm.
think they will still be on their grind, on their hustle, trying to do some
Yeah.
drop shipping?
The real high
For sure,
performers.
dude.
It's real tough seeing if it's reincarnation is real. I don't want to be around for this.
We are but a moment in time.
David Lynch said it. You're reincarnated. Rest in peace.
You know who will be there for this? Brian Johnson.
He will. Yep.
That's right.
He's
Not
gonna-
the Liver King.
He's gonna kiss the moon when it gets close enough.
just rocked up.
Yep. Just getting
Nobody to
boners.
show it to.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining him like floating in space, like getting ready to touch the moon.
He's Dr. Manhattan.
Who's Dr. Manhattan?
That from Watchmen.
Oh, I don't watch. I've never seen Watchmen.
You finishing
I
Shogun?
don't watch, man.
Oh. You gonna finish Shogun?
You know.
Come on.
Should I? No, I don't think this is a room to ask this.
Can I tell you the truth?
What?
It's fine.
Oh, you're getting.
Well, I've watched like half the season and then I stopped because I just got like I was traveling when I was watching it, so I was watching it on a plane and just cruising through episodes. Then I got home to my 2 kids and was like, "Oh, I can't watch subtitles right now. I'm tired."
It just seems like a show that didn't have a budget.
Really?
Yeah. It feels like they were kind of building up for like this big action scene or like big war scene.
Yeah.
Never comes.
No big war scene? I thought that was inevitable. They got his ship back though?
Hard to decide. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah. You never know. You never know.
Where's my ship?
He just puts off a kind of I need to get to my ship vibe.
I should have been back. The Toranaga doesn't really like. Oh.
British Boosh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Medieval Boosh. He needs to do that for Halloween. How did he not do that for Halloween?
It's a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I'm a little worried about what's going to happen in 7.9 billion years.
What was the news Dylan had though? He had sun news.
Some
Yeah, beat
magnets.
that, Dylan.
Yeah.
Some magnets.
I said it was
bullshit.
the sun has reached solar maximum, which means its polar ends have switched.
Your solar maximum. Wow.
Is that gonna fuck with the poles?
Its magnetic field is flip flopped
Does that fuck with the poles or no?
on
Randy's
sun-
fine.
Not on
Okay.
not on Earth. No,
Okay.
we won't notice much of a difference here, but you could possibly see the Northern Lights at some point.
I did
Northern
on a
Lights and the
flight to
Southern
Oregon.
Comfort.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sick. I've never seen them.
Dave, it don't even matter. No.
We'll try. There was like a week where you could kind of see him here, right? Or like if you're in Marble Falls or some shit.
Yeah, I didn't.
Too much light pollution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That sort of thing. Anyway, fun episode, guys.
It was fine. I liked having Dan in the room.
I do
Dan,
too.
I want to be
He's not
clear.
here.
Not
Dan
here.
never.
Again.
Dan, if Dan was here, which he's not, he stood up the entire episode. At no
That's
point did
big
he say
dog
Except for
something.
at the very
behavior.
beginning, he was squatting.
He was
at the very
squatting.
beginning.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of honoring Dave because he used to have a stand-up desk at Grand X.
True.
So
I used it for about 3 days.
Yeah, you didn't give that thing a good run.
No.
have you
wasn't
thought
my
about
thing.
doing it for the podcast?
It's
Or
hard
you
to
just-
be. It doesn't work with my creative brain.
Would that actually be incredible? If we all just had 3 stand-up desks in here and we just stood at them.
You know who actually
That
does
could be-
stand-up podcasts because of his back's all fucked up? Mickey Gall. I've done a couple of his shows and he has to stand up the entire time.
Dan, there's 2 people in the room who know who Mickey Gall is.
Everyone knows who Mickey Gall is.
I have no idea who that is.
He famously beat CM Punk.
He beat Sage Northcutt like
And he
8
beat
years
Sage
ago.
Northcutt, yeah.
Sage Northcutt stinks.
He's not really fighting anymore.
At
It's,
fighting, that is. He's a
I
great,
miss him.
great guy.
Nicest guy we've.
Nicest
one of the
guy of
nicest
all
guys
time.
we've ever encountered. Ripped an apple up.
Maybe have a comeback era like Matty B. Matty B's putting down some tracks right now.
He's back in the game,
Dude,
dude.
I mean, do you hear
Spotify
that? You
rap.
heard that one,
I
dude.
know. He's got fucking bars,
Dude,
man.
he's pivoted.
Spotify rap Matty B.
Me and yo down.
God,
He
he's
hasn't
so
declared for
good.
the draft yet.
All right.
He was a lockdown cornerback.
He is
wasn't
not
he?
playing. He's not playing cornerback at
Oh,
Georgia.
yeah, I forgot.
He doesn't have the makings of a collegiate athlete.
Dude, I heard Ryan Day offered him.
Oh yeah, that's tonight. Fuck yeah.
Is this the most uncovered national championship in the history of the NCAA?
2 very unlikable teams.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's very rare that I am rooting for Notre Dame. Very rare.
I'm rocking with the Irish.
I don't really care.
County Court,
I've
dude.
decided.
Let's go.
As somebody with a Celtic cross on my back, go Irish.
It's true. And yo, doubt.
There is a 0.0% chance that when I change the station at halftime, that I go back to the game for the second half.
I get it.
I'll be watching some bullshit
It
reality
could
TV.
be over really quick.
I'm
Ohio
fine with
State
that.
could be up like 28-0.
Yeah, that's the concern. Let's get out of here.
Bye.